My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to a Candlewax and Calabash reading. You know, I usually use the Candlewax reading after the little leaf. Well, I just want to incorporate things that are more indigenous to me and my culture, so I'm going to be using the Calabash today. As usual, this water is blessed holy water from the mount, and I have my candles over here. And today I have a special candle, a unity candle, that I'm going to light during the reading. And just like the last time, I'll watch it burn down, take pictures at intervals, and interpret the candle. All we're asking for with this candle is for a message about your connection, nothing else, okay? That's our intention with this candle. So I think I'm going to light that first and then we get into the reading. Now, just as before, whatever questions, whatever we pick up on that we need further clarification on, we'll go into it with the tarot, and I will be using this deck that I just picked up from the shippers this week, and it's from one of our soul sisters, Lisa. I'll be going into that in the extended, okay, and I'll be interpreting this candle in the extended as well, okay? So let's light that as our first order of business, and we're going to get into the reading. Now, that's going to be the first time I use a round tarot. Also the first time I'm using the calabash in this candlelight reading. And also, first time I'm doing this at the crack of dawn. If you look through my blinds there, like this, right? A nice bright flame. If you look through my blinds there, it's the sun is coming up. So we might start this reading in the dark, right? Because I know you guys like it, but it may very well, will it sit independently? Let me anchor it. we may very well end up being in the light. So maybe that's a message as well. Okay, let me just, 1 second, guys. I just want to anchor this candle really well and do it before the wax starts dripping. This is such a malformed and weird candle because I don't know if you can see, but the two flames are actually on the divine masculine side. Let me see if I can give you a quick close up before this wax starts dripping. I didn't see it until she wrapped it up. Are you seeing it, right? The two flames are on his head. So maybe the light has gone off or something, I don't know. Okay. Still does not think clockwise. Right. So I will read that later. Alright, so let's get into this reading. So if you watched this reading before, I have a candle representing different aspects, the mental, the spiritual third eye, the heart chakra, sacral chakra, and the root chakra or environment, okay? So let's see what's going on in your person's headspace, whoever is watching. Let it be light. All right. Not overthinking. You know, usually this is like really, really bright, right? All right, let's have a look. You know what it looks like? It looks like the first time that we did the Candlewax reading, where the thoughts were, you know, like quite scattered. I think your person is thinking about, you know, just lots of things on their mind. Predominant on their mind, I'm getting, is work, is money, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? I think your person might be putting their hands into different pots. I don't know if it's creative projects or what, but different investments. Some of the energy is scattered, but there might be one big project that will pan out. I see that here. once they focus their energies on it. But I see somebody's like scrambling to make ends meet. Right, I got that confirmation from my phone. Scrambling to make ends meet. But there is going to be one project that they invest in that is going to put them on solid ground, and they're thinking about that. Okay, it's an idea that they've gotten from spirit. Okay, but they need to learn to focus their energies on one thing at once, all at once. But this person's not a proper multitasker. They're not. They are not a multitasker at all. Okay. So I think what they need to learn is focus your energies on one project, and allow it to pan out. Now I see the wax creating like a kind of dome-like structure. Well, at least from my angle, anyway. Okay, so some of them may be constructing a home at this time, but what they're constructing is really like a safety net, a safety bubble, for themselves. Okay, kind of triggering. Well, maybe not triggering. Maybe you do know this person may have a child on the way, or maybe whoa, my voice went. Maybe you don't know. Maybe they have not told you. But for some of you, because this looks like a baby, they have a baby on the way. We can confirm with the tarot if you want. I'll do that as soon as I out this candle. Right, I'll write that down, right? Okay, but yeah, it looks like a baby. Some of them just got a new pet. It's a dog. It's a dog. I see your person like sitting by a lake. It could be the sea. I don't know. But really doing a lot of their thinking there, because where they are, there is no peace. Their voice is stifled. You know, I might pull out another card for this, another candle for the throat chakra, quite frankly. And let's see what we get out of that. I don't usually do that in this reading, but I feel I can do that in this reading today. Okay. Okay, what else are they thinking about? They're thinking of fresh starts, new beginnings. They're thinking how they can merge the reality that they're living in right now, the reality that they are envisioning or being given a vision of, without looking too out there. That's what they said. Without looking too out there. Oh my. That flame from that unity candle is like blazing. This person's head on fire. Their head is hot. What else are they thinking about? Yeah, it's about stability. I gotta tell you, it is about stability. It's about that Ace of Pentacles. It really is. I'm not seeing anything else. For some of you, they are thinking about their past. I heard wasted opportunities. That's what I heard. So we can ask about that as well. Wasted opportunities. Over giving. Yeah, because the wax is spilling over. Over giving to people who give them nothing in return. Almost out their lights, actually. Almost out their lights. Drain them. Given to people that drain them. They're also focusing on how can they build themselves up, particularly their self-esteem. That's what I'm getting with this. Not getting anything else from this candle, so let's out this one. And I'm gonna pause the video and get another candle for throat chakra, and let's see what we get there. Let's see what they're not telling you. I didn't have any blue candles, guys, so we're gonna use this green one. All right, let's see. Let's light it. All right, we're going to look at your person's throat chakra. What are they not telling you? What are they not telling you? No, I remember the questions from the first one. Okay. What are they not telling you? Well, they're not telling you about their feelings. Because for them, I think it's just, it's like it's now solidifying. I don't know how else to put it for you. It started as like a thought in their head, and now it's like moving down. It's weird. Love for this person starts in their head. I don't know what that means, but that's what they showed me. Like it started as a thought in their head, and it's like solidifying, like puzzle pieces falling into place. Like they had an idea of how they felt about you, but it wasn't coming together. You know when you have all the pieces of the puzzle, but it's just not coming together. Well, it was not coming together for your person. Okay, they couldn't see it. Maybe I think it's because they had a lot of things happening in their world, and their attention was scattered. But now, like, their attention is on you, because if you notice, this is not doing like the headspace where we had a lot of scattered thoughts, and then it's like everything is just now making sense for this person. So they're not telling you about that. For others, they're not telling you about what's happening in their circle of friends. I don't know. They didn't say anything else. They said circle of friends. Okay. They're solidifying their friendship group. And this is after a big betrayal. So let's write that down and ask about that. Okay. So big betrayal. So we can see if we get confirmation of that in the tarot and friendship group. And it had to do with someone that was born in May. Yeah, a Taurus. You know why? Because yeah, they got a wake up call. That's my wake up call. And this is one of my alarms to put in my eye drops. So they had a wake up call and they saw things clearly. It's a friend or a mom or why am I saying mom? Maybe I don't know. That is a Taurus, because emerald green, which is one of my favorite, and emeralds are my favorite stone, is associated with May. That's why I said May. That's why I laughed. I'm like, do they think that I betrayed them? That's why I laughed. Yeah, but it's something with someone that was born in May. Okay, that's some big betrayal, but it gave this person clarity. Now I'm seeing a lot of dark, like mist or shadows forming around your person's heart. Now I said betrayal, but it could be loss, okay, or it could be grief, okay, because I'm thinking about all the things that cause, the shadows in our heart space, definitely betrayal, bitterness and resentment, but also grief also came. So they're also grieving a loss as well, and it could be a loss of friendship. It really could be. I'm really getting friends, okay. It's a loss of friendship. Someone who overstepped their bounds. We're gonna find out what that's about. Overstep their bounds. I'm gonna write that down, that sentence, because I'm gonna ask that. Overstepped bounds. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. Okay. So your person's concentrating on this right now. Alright, so they're concentrating. What are they not telling you? They're not telling you their feelings, and they're not telling you about the betrayal that happened within their circle of trust, and I'm getting it's definitely a friend, okay? But this also made them think about who has been a true friend to them, and you kind of top that list. So even though they're going through a dark period here, because there's a lot of darkness in the heart space, it is grief, it is grief and loss, okay? You're coming out on top, because you've been with this person. They're making that connection. All right, what else have they not told you? I heard the bills are piling on. Okay, so I think your person is definitely in a bit of financial difficulty. Right now I'm getting a headache, so their head is hot. Oh look, in the unity candle, the flames finally kind of separated. They're not. They look like two individual flames now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. For some of you, if your person's with someone else, they're going through a separation or a divorce right now. Yes. I think your person is asserting their independence. They're realizing, yes, it's nice to be together with somebody, but they also need their individuality. They need to set healthy boundaries. Okay? So they're going through a separation. Thanks for that message. They're going through a separation right now. What else have they not told you? Their heart is broken. It's leaking. Yeah, there's definitely been a betrayal here. Okay? Definitely. I really was picking up a friend, but the betrayal could be connected to a partner because we got that separation message. Their heart is bleeding. They're also not telling you that they want to tell you about what's happening. They want to tell you what's happening. They want to create that link with you. They want to reach out, see? They want to reach out to you and tell you what's been going on. For some of them, they've been drowning their pain with alcohol. I see the alcohol bottle here. Okay, they have been drowning their pain in alcohol, trying to soothe their heart that way, but those things don't work, do they? Okay, they're just a stopgap for the moment. Okay, yeah. And then when they drink, they get even more emotional, and that makes them want to reach out to you even further. Okay. All right, so let's stop this here because I'm not getting anything else from this candle. And guess who didn't clamp on their neck? Oh my gosh. You guys have been putting up with it. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I hope you hear me better now. All right, let's just look at the intuition, the third eye. I see the sun has come up. Oh, the sun has come up in their third eye. Finally seeing truth. Oh, but the third eye is really dim today. What's going on? Let's get to a separate spot. All right, what's happening with the third eye? Snippets of information filtering in. Some of it is still quite scattered. But they're getting those downloads hard and fast. Hard and fast. I think what they need to do is write them down because they're going to make sense later, but some of the downloads aren't making sense to your person right now. For some of them, their crown chakra is blocked. Yeah, so you can send them love and light, and also ask your guides or their guides to unblock that. But right now, yeah, the crown chakra is blocked. They're not yeah, their discernment is off. For some of them, things are making sense, but they don't have the full picture. Their crown chakra is either blocked or partially blocked. Again, I'm getting that throbbing in my head. It could be some sort of interference. But they're definitely waking up because this is looking like a lotus flower now. So there's definitely an awakening process, but some of them are filtering in distorted information. Okay, so I'm gonna ask why, but it looks like the crown is blocked. All right. Info in crown. Yeah. The guys are also giving them downloads about their addictions. Okay, their escapism. That's what I'm getting here. They're also giving them information about this connection, leading them to other information. But I think your person knew before this, though. It's just that it's like now they're willing to integrate the information. You understand? Because a person can know, but yet not want to know. So they're not going to look, they're not going to do that research. But it looks like your person is being led and they are integrating research about this connection. Whether it's soulmates or twin flames, they're being led to the research. I do think that for some of them, they feel very overwhelmed by the sheer amount of downloads that they have been getting, because I see like this like massive candle wax is almost, it looks like it's about to sink or submerge. So I really think they're overwhelmed by a lot of the information, but they're keeping abreast of it. They're still staying afloat. Some have definitely gone through an awakening process, and they're really being led to balance their masculine and feminine energies. Even though they may not be showing how spiritual they are at this time, and even though they may be showing us that this chakra maybe not as active as the other ones, Spirit is saying this is the most active chakra at this time. It is. That's why in that unity candle, the two flames were on the DM's head. The crown, the crown chakra and third eye, they are the most active, and a lot of what they're perceiving is like almost ready to ground, because you see that connection being made, right? From the 5D to the 3D. Look, now this usually happens in their sacral chakra, but it's happening in their crown. Yeah, it's an awakening. Yes, I have lots of alarms, guys. It is an awakening, look. This is guiding them. Because I tried to pull it off and it was dragging it. It's dragging it, right? This is what's guiding them right now. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let's disconnect. I'm not getting anything else from there. I kind of like hot wax sometimes. Shh, don't tell anyone. All right, let's see what's happening in their heart space. Think your person like hot wax too. That unity flame was buzzing when I said that. All right, let's see. Heart space. Okay, shriveling up. Well, I thought it was going to out, quite frankly. What the hell? What's this? Heart space is dim. Yeah, because it's blocked by pain. It's blocked by pain. That's what happened. We picked that up early, but it's blocked by pain. We can ask another question here in the extended and see if we get a triangulation of what we're picking up in the headspace. Okay. Heart. We're going to ask that question. Okay. Yeah. Scattered. You know, and I don't think it's just one betrayal. That's not what I'm getting either. I think it's not just a betrayal by a friend. I do think it's a betrayal by, if they're with somebody right now, it's a betrayal. It's that kind of betrayal, very intimate, but it's also triggering memories of past betrayal and pain. But this is happening for this person's healing. This is part of divine plan. It's part of the divine plan. So, they might not want to shine their heart light right now, but there's a lot of healing that's going on there. And it's this betrayal that's really kind of set them off. and set that healing process in motion. But it's giving them clarity on what they feel and for whom, you know? Because for once they're focusing their direction inward and not doing outward projections of their pain. If you see how this candle is going crazy. As I said, pain. And now it's kind of calm again. Okay, it's gone back. Look. See? Yeah, you know, it's like there's this main pain that they're immersed in. But every now and then they remember some past pain, some past incidents, past lovers. And they're realizing that they've been in one massive cycle their whole life. It might have been with different people, but it's one massive cycle. And they realize that they need to heal. They are the common denominator. That's what they're seeing there. They are the common denominator. I think your person's also one of those persons that can and like to compartmentalize. Okay, so they put everything in a little box and they keep all their little energies or energy centers separate, you know. Compartmentalization. But I feel like they're unable to compartmentalize right now. Because for the first time in these readings, all these masses are kind of fusing together, and it's their heart space that's doing that. It's their heart energy. And that's what's triggering this. Oh, okay. That's what's making all these chakras fire off, and that's what's breaking down the walls of your person's compartments or little boxes. They're not able to compartmentalize anymore. The pain is too great. This is what's triggering an awakening. It's the pain in their heart. They're waking up to see themselves, who they are, who they were, and who they have become. And I don't think that they like it. Getting a lot of memories from childhood coming up, and they're feeling like reaching out to you for comfort, for help, but to be nurtured. That's what I'm getting. You know, usually we get one kind of drippy candle, but a lot of the candles today have been drippy. So it's like everything is finally grounding for this person, you know, everything is finally, whatever ideas that might have been ethereal before or intangible, they just couldn't cement them. It's all grounded now, and it's this heartbreak and pain that's causing it to really ground. Yeah, it's a new dawn for your person, and that's why I did it at dawn apparently, because I don't usually do these readings at dawn. I do it at night to make sure that, you know, I give you all that nice ambience that you like. But it just happened that this was the time that I had. Okay, so I'm not getting any more from this one. Okay. Let's see what's happening in the sacral chakra. Apparently a lot. Oh my God. Let's see the sacral chakra. I'm wondering if I can move this flame so that you guys can watch it whilst I read as well, because it's going through interesting changes. Oh, sacral chakra also dim. What's happening? I think your person had multiple people in their energy. And you see, when you have multiple people in your energy, it creates a lot of, that you didn't know about. My throat is closing up. It creates a lot of distortions and a lot of energetic noise, right? Because this is what it is when you have multiple people in your energy, right? You're trying to distract yourself. All right? You're trying to distract yourself. You're trying to escape. All right, and that's what this person was doing. For some of them, they might be entertaining multiple people now as a way of escaping. They may just be. This is the first time we've seen the sacral chakra so scattered. Now it could be past energy because I am seeing a mass finally forming. But I think your person was involved with multiple people. Some people you do know and some people you do not know. I do get now that they may be concentrating their energies on you, or maybe it could be another person. I don't get that though. Not from what we saw in the other chakras, right? I feel this is definitely related to you. But we're tapping into a player. Someone that had living, they said, secret lives. Living secret lives. And I'm definitely getting for one of you guys, this person, they might have gotten somebody pregnant, or your person might be pregnant by somebody else. It's weird. I'm seeing like a goat forming right there, right? A goat. And you know, in my culture, when somebody, especially a man, when a man is promiscuous like that, you know, we call him the village ram, or we say a horny old goat, that kind of thing. I think horny old goat is kind of more international. We call him a village ram. So when dealing with a village ram, you know, community dick, okay, or community whatever appendage, but we're dealing with community, and it's because they didn't love themselves enough, and for some of them, there is indications of some kind of abuse here from childhood. I also get that that's being triggered as well. But this was your person's comfort zone. I'm seeing a bubble forming here. This is your person's comfort zone. This is part of their self-soothing process. I do think that they don't have as much partners as before. For some of them, they could even be celibate at this time, because this is looking like a jewel now. I think your person's realizing that their sexual energy is precious. Their sexual energy is precious, and should be treated as such. So I do think that they're guarding their sexual energy, or they might be pushing it into a project. So I feel all these scattered energies that we saw before, I think that might have been past energies that your person might have been involved. Okay, I'm not getting anything else from this. Oh shit, got burnt. They got burnt. Oh my god. They got burnt. Sexually. Ooh. In the Caribbean, when we say you got burnt, it means somebody cheated on you. Let's ask about that. And it's all of my questions. They got burnt. Let's see what that's about. Okay. They got burnt. All right, so let's see what's happening in their environment. I think it was going to light and then it outed. Let's see if it'll light this time. Woo, a lot. A lot. Let's see. A lot. So many different things happening all at once for their attention. I do see two main characters in your person's world that is heavily influencing them at this time. I do feel a feeling of overwhelm. I do feel a feeling of being burnt, of feeling burnt out, because there's so many people and so many things that are vying for your person's attention. But there are two main persons that have a big influence on your person. So let's ask about that. I feel though, rather than it being a spouse, it might be a mentor or parental energies. Family. Family. Definitely getting that. Because family is very important to your person, and their opinion matters. Their opinion matters. Really getting that your person might be building a home, or there's a big investment. There's a big investment that's happening. Something very expensive. It's a big ticket item. We can ask about that. Can ask what's this big ticket item. And this is taking up most of your person's time right now. But they're using it as a distraction for whatever is going on in the heart space. In fact, oh dear, sorry. Okay. Part of the heart chakra. No, that's their thoughts actually. Part of their thoughts, the thoughts mass, is actually submerged underwater right now. Let me see if I can move it. Right. Look, it's actually submerged right now. So a lot of their thoughts are on their feelings. I just noticed that. They're in their fields. And I think they might be using this big ticket item, this project, whatever it is, okay, to really distract themselves. So some of them find a distraction in work at this time. That's what I'm getting. That this is where they're pumping a lot of their energies into their stability, into rebuilding their foundation, into their self-esteem. You know, they're rebuilding themselves like from the ground up. That's what I get. Okay, guys. So that's what I got with that candle. All right. So what we can do now, I have my list of questions. It looks like about 7 questions. I'll take it to the extended. I will keep monitoring this candle here to see what message comes through, and I'll take little videos like I did the last time. Take little videos every now and then and see how it progresses. But if you can see right now, like the masculine's head is completely off. His head is hot, right? But the feminine's still standing strong and like kind of supporting. It looks like an awakening process. That's what it looks like, right? But her head is still on. Part anyway. Anywho's, all right. So that's what I got in this reading. So if it resonated for you, join me in the extended. We're gonna go through some of these in the tarot and see what confirmations we get. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes, dislikes. Those of you who've been donating to the Coalition for Domestic Violence down via the links, in the pinned comments. I thank you so much for that. And take care. Bye.